Okay, today is an exciting day because we're here in the Alfa Romeo uh, Museum, which is just outside of Milan, and we're here to look at this museum. So let's. This is the introduction video that they play for you, and now we're going to go and look at the first exhibit, which is their brand new car. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is look at the first exhibit. And the first exhibit is outside the museum, and it's just their newest model. And as soon as we finish looking at their newest model, then we're going to go into the museum. And wow, look at that. Okay, so now we've seen the opening exhibit, and we're going to go over to the entrance. As we enter the museum, uh, yeah, the first thing you see is a poster of all their very nice old cars. So I'm going to show you that. And now we're going to get to the turnstile where you see that's our next stop, the turnstile to get into the museum. Okay, before we got to the turnstile, we came to the showroom here, and there's a lot of good stuff. So you can get all kinds of souvenirs, cups, t-shirts, jackets, hats. Oh boy, look at all those hats. Wow. And there's nice pictures. You can even buy those. Woo! More cups, plenty of books. Look at that. Wow. Okay. And oh, here's the logo that used to be on the cars, the current ones and the new ones. Very good. And here's nice shirts and stuff you can buy and different logos. Oh, you can't see them. Okay. Let's get, oh, look at this. Dinky Toys. Wow. You can buy all these different toys that have the Alfa Romeo look to them. Okay, nice. And here they make a lot of police cars for Italy. Huh? Okay, wow. And race cars. And now we're going to go into the museum. Okay, now we're inside the museum, and we're going to look at all the nice cars. Wow, look at that. Keep going. Here's nice posters of all the different Ferraris from the old days and the new days. Okay. Oh, what a nice museum this is. Look at this sports car. I wonder if you could buy that, or if that's a one of those cars they call a demo. Here we go. Ooh, what a nice museum this is. Okay. Oh, here's an old one. Ooh. Okay. Okay, here's another view of the front of the car we just showed you. And here's that sporty one. Here, I'm going to take a picture of the sign in front of it to see what that says. Okay, let's look at this sign. Why am I not getting the sign? Okay, there's a picture of that. Okay. Okay, now there's a big poster here at the entrance to the museum of the story. Oh, look, it's in English too. Aren't we lucky? Look at that. Okay, let's go slowly. Here we go. We're going to look at all the different badges. Okay, see, it gives you the date that these badges appeared on the cars. And slow. Here we go. Okay. All right. 1945. That's the war years. Okay. And now, ooh, look at this. Airplane engines. Wow. Fantastic. Okay. Oh, I didn't know Alfa Romeo made a video. I mean, I made airplanes. Here's a nice airplane made by Alfa Romeo. Who would have thought that they did that? Wow. Okay. I didn't. Apparently, they want a speedboat champion. Now, look at this. Here's an Alfa Romeo speedboat. Looks like something from outer space, doesn't it? Wow. And, okay. And then we go panoramic little view and we look at the engines. Well, I don't know who's interested in engines, so we'll quit there. Oh, here's another view of the airplane from the back. Here we go. Let's look at the airplane. There's other people in the museum, and we can't ask them to move, so that's it. Okay. Now here we are at a race car. Very nice race car. Okay. Very good. And I hope you like that race car. Okay, now we are on the second floor where the cars are arranged in the order of their year. So this must have been a very early one. And now we're going to move along and show you all these beautiful cars. Wow, isn't this a nice visit to the factory here? I mean, this isn't a factory, this is a museum. And here comes all different ones. And we're going to move right along. I'm not going to comment. I'm not going to comment. I'm just going to show these nice cars. Look at this. Wow, 3 headlights. Huh. Okay, here's this must have been around 1939. That's my year of birth. I know what places look. Oh, and then this is must have been right after the war. What a nice car. Alfa Romeo used to be a very important car, but now it's not so much anymore. Okay, here comes post-war, and we'll split over here to go away from all the people. And that is this floor. And now we're going to move on. Hey, look what I found. The very first Alfa. Here it is. Look at this car. Wow, that's the 1910 Alfa Romeo. Nice car. And okay, that covers the first floor. We're in a mezzanine now, or I should say we're taking an elevator down to another floor. Where are we going here? Okay, this is another floor. And you see the elevator is opening, and we're going to pass by some really interesting cars. So these are Alfa Romeos of various years. They're marked, I guess, some of them, and some of them are not marked. But anyway, this is the Alfa. Oh, here, 1939. See, they, they're kind enough to mark. Wow, what a nice car! And here comes 1950. Oh, that's my. When I was in high school, that was the car people go. Alfa was such a high-profile, gorgeous car. Oh my God! Here's one that is really good looking. Look at this. 1938. That is my birth year, huh? Wow. Look at that. Okay. So this is a 1938 Alfa. What a car. And to review, here's our showroom. And now we go, oh, look here. There's kind of a model cars. Model cars. Nice, huh? Ah, this is a great museum. And it costs about $15 to go here. Okay. And there's the room we just came from. See, we took the elevator down. Okay. Now we're gonna go to the next. Now this looks like the one uh, from the Graduate. Remember that movie? It was a very famous movie. So it's a 1955 Giulietta Spider. See, and quite a nice looking one. They got a movie showing in this place. Oh, and this is the one from the Graduate. Very famous car. So that's nice. 1966 model. And here's a nice, exciting movie, but I don't think we're going to have the time to play too much of the movie. Okay, here we are in a different room, and we're going to do a panorama of all these cars. So, here we go. Whoops. Okay, nice. Alfa Romeos. Isn't this a nice museum? Hey, I like it. Okay, here comes a big column. I'm going to try to avoid the big column. Whoops, there we did it. We did it. We avoided the big column. And now, ooh, I see on a different floor a really sporty car. Okay, so we got to take an elevator up to get up there. So we're going to get on the elevator now. Here we are getting out of this snazzy elevator again. And this, it looks like the showroom of the race car. See? Look at these race cars. I tell you what, if you're ever in the Milan area, you really should have a look at this place. It's quite exciting. Look at this, race cars. Okay. And I'm going to get over here. And uh-oh, the lights just went out. Uh-oh. They're getting dramatic and giving us a light show in this room. Oh, look at here, some older ones. Wow. Well, you can't see the cars too well. Okay, nice old cars. And here is a really, oh, I would love to own this car. This is like the old, better than the old MG. Look at that. Wow, I'm so excited I'm forgetting to talk. But these are all the great cars of Alfa Romeo. Did I show you this one yet? I don't think so. I don't think you saw this car yet. Okay. Oh, here they're showing us what the engines look like. Oh, exciting. What an exciting museum. Okay. Well, they're playing a little music for us and a Exciting museum. And now we're going to go to still another floor. Okay, here is the car. We were, oh, here's the cars of your dreams. Wow. Now that's something else. This is the 1969 Special Coupe. 1969. Look how modern this looks. Wow. Isn't that interesting? And Pininfarina, that is, look at that car. These are really nice cars, aren't they? Here's another 1969 model. And look, it's just in glitter paint. I don't know if you can see the glitter. Okay, and here comes more cars. Wow. It tells you the year on each one. Uh, this is an exciting museum, isn't it? This video may be a little long, so I'm going to have to cut a few things. And then we're going to zip over here and see this car. This car is called the Caribou. It's a 1968 model. And then we're going to shift all around the museum and see this crazy one here. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. This is an aerodynamic 1913. Can you believe that? 1913. We're going to go all around it and have a look. I can't believe this is a 1913 car. Look at that. 1913. Who would think they're making such a modern looking one in 1913? I'm spending an awful lot of time on this one because it's so unusual to see a 1913 car. Looks like a balloon. Okay, look at the rear end of it, like a bullet. Huh. This was called a 1913 aerodynamic. What a car. Okay, now we're gonna look at the last car on this floor. Ooh, look at this. What a car. Hmm. And now we're gonna look at the touring car. Here it comes. Okay. Oops. Well, that'll have to be. Okay, touring car. 1952 model. And our last on this floor is the 1954 sport car of designed by Bertoni. See? Okay. And now we're gonna look at a few pictures on the wall and and look at this in English too. Okay, that completes the this floor, and now we're gonna go to another floor. Well, this is my favorite in the whole museum because, as I said, it looks like something out of a Jules Verne novel. You know, Jules Verne wrote 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and and his ultra modern stuff was like this, but really amazing. It looks like a spaceship. Wow. Okay. So now we're going to go to the next room here and see what there is. Here we are getting out of the elevator again and into a new floor. This is -2 of the museum. This is our last floor. And okay, here's a race car. I don't know if it ever had a finish. Okay, oh, here's the same car, maybe with a cover on it. Okay, so, okay. Well, this is kind of a nice museum. These are all the Alfa Romeo race cars. I guess they have them unsheathed here so you can see the engine. See? Okay. And now we're going into a movie. Here's a movie. I don't know if you want to see the movie or not. I think you have to. You come to this place and see the movie yourself. Okay. Okay. So, well, there's a lot of different movies playing here, and okay. And here we are. Oh, coming into a whole new room, and we're gonna go very slowly around and see all these interesting cars. Okay. Here are the fast cars of the good old days when Alfa Romeo was an unbelievable, terrific car. Wow, look, they must have won a lot of races. That's before the Ferrari days. Okay, I'm looking at all these nice race cars. We're going to have a panoramic view. Woo, look at these cars. Unbelievable. Well, I hope you're enjoying this tour of the museum. It's going to be a lot longer than my usual one, so you can skip ahead and skip behind. But I don't want you to miss anything of this museum. Okay. Wow. Okay. So here we are at the end of. Oh no, we're not at the end yet. We're still at. Here's the engines. I'm not so keen on showing you engines. I like finished cars. Okay, here we go. We're going to do a panorama of the cars, and then we're going to be done with this floor. What a nice, what a nice museum this has been. Okay, and so. Oh, see, that's the movie theater. We just came out, and now it's in English. Let's listen to it.
Car, drivers, organization, and passion. Everything was in place. Giuseppe Campari brought the first win for the P2, Vittorio Jano's masterpiece. Robust, very fast, and unbeatable.
They're talking about a 1924 win in the thing. Well, this movie isn't showing up so well. Okay, I think now they're switching back to Italian again, so we'll get out of here and go back into the museum. Now we've come to a very interesting place. Miniature cars of every single model they've ever produced. Amazing. I'm going to try to get a close up so we can really appreciate these cars. Huh. Look at these miniatures of everything. Oh my God. And here is sub miniatures. Can you believe this? Look, these are itsy bitsy cars. Oh gosh. So exciting. Wow. I I want you to see these miniature cars. Okay. And here's police car and every kind of itsy bitsy car. Can you believe this? This must be thousands of cars, thousands and thousands. Okay. Well, that was exciting. And now we're, oh, there's a picture of a racetrack. I'm not that interested in racetracks, but if you are, you can see this nice racetrack. And that's it. Okay. Now let's go to another floor. Well, here's the symbol of Italy, the Romulus and Remus. It's supposedly the founders of Rome were two twins raised by a wolf. See? Okay, here's some interesting car. These cars have the Ferrari logo on them. There must have been a short time where Ferrari cooperated with Alfa Romeo. Look at that. See the Ferraris signaling. Here's the front of the Alfa Romeo, and we're going to see the year it came out in a second. Yeah, what year is this? The 1935 bimotor. Well, because my Italian is so great, I know that bimotor means two motors. So one motor was a Ferrari and one motor. Oh, I see. Look at this. This has a rear engine and a front engine. Now that is a big 12-cylinder front engine, and must be a Ferrari engine in the back. Wow, that's kind of interesting. Okay, so with that, we're going to say goodbye to this floor. So long, old cars and new cars. Oh, here's a picture of Enzo Ferrari himself. Look at that. Okay, that was nice. And here's some little explanation in English. Let's get, why am I not getting this here? Okay, there we go. You can read that at your leisure. Just put it on pause a second. Okay, and now we're going to say hasta luego as we get to close under the room. Now, this is the only exhibit in the Ferrari Museum that is not a car. And in a second, you're going to see how this chair folds in. Thank you for folding it in. There you go. Okay. And now you can unfold it. And it says here on the thing, this chair was put in here so you can come in and look at the beautiful cars all by yourself. And isn't this nice? So you're sitting in this chair and then you look at these nice cars. Well, what could be nicer, huh? Okay. So there we are looking at the chair. And oh, and here was those models. I think I showed you these already, so we don't have to see them again. These are model. They have an awful lot of model cars here. Well, we've finished this floor, and so we'll now move on. Now, if you look at old movies and you look at the 1938, 39 cars produced in America, nothing is as nice as this, in my opinion. And here is, in a few seconds, you're going to see the 1938, just 1 year apart, see? So this is why Alfa has such a good reputation. It, compared to what was being made in other parts of the world, the design of the Alfas was much, much more streamlined, much prettier. Look at the front end, huh? Nice. Wow. Okay. So there we go. And now you've seen the, oh, okay, here's another Alfa. Look how nice these cars are. Well, I think Alfa has seen its best days. After the war, they had a bad reputation for needing too many repairs. And remember, they used to say FIAT, fix it again, Tony. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, I hope you liked this video. It took a lot of work to put it together, so I want you to like it, subscribe, tell your friends about it, share, and comment. I love your comments, and I'll answer every single one of them. And beside that, I'll see you tomorrow because I'm going to have another exciting video for you. Boy, is it going to be good.